as you just asked, so the benefit of doing community live, all this stuff for me, like this whole thing started with me with Ledger Sync a long time ago, of being able to be their technical liaison, because I found it helpful to be able to help other CPAs across the United States. I got the opportunity to meet people like you, like-minded individuals that had the same kind of goals, that would share their challenges with me, and we could collaborate towards a solution on it. And there have been many, many people out of that, that when I had a challenge, I then had a basis that I could connect with to try to find a solution to something. On the selfish side of it, it's like when life gets stressful running a small business. You know, it's funny, we're in the community and they always talk about entrepreneurs, and they always talk about the small business owners. And sometimes I feel like they forget that us small accountants, we're small business owners. We're doing the same thing. We're going through all the same things as everybody else, trying to figure out what's the best way to balance it, while at the same time trying to help other people balance their business too.
Yeah. And, you know, and I keep saying the economy is good, but as we start to grow, if you make the decision to step out of your own way and take the challenge and go with it and grow your business, that in between that growth spurt time is really difficult to manage, because you're trying to do so many things and you're worried that you're not going to get everything done or forget something. And you're not sure if you're doing it right. It's the not sure you're doing it right is the part that's kind of scary. It's scary to start your own business anyway, on your own, right? I mean, you've been there, I've been there. It's really scary. It's really scary to quit that big girl job. Really scary. And then to go out because you don't know, your paycheck came every week or every 2 weeks. And all of a sudden it's like, paycheck's done. It's all on you. You are your business.
I'm sure, like many, many other people out there, I'm very fortunate that I've always had a very strong work ethic. It's never been an issue. I was raised well to that idea that you do a job, you do it right the first time, and you work hard, you earn it. The problem I kept having was every time I would do that for a company, there were promises that were never followed up on.
Yep.
So I can say that as a business owner now, I work more than I ever before. I am happier than I've ever been before. Because at the end of the day, and I hate when people say that, but at the end of the day, if I work hard and I don't succeed, it's my fault.
Yep.
But that means if I do something good, I get to appreciate it. I get to understand that it was my hard work and that extra time that helped me get to XYZ point.
Right.
We were talking earlier about the idea of use of technology in small business. We are very, very fortunate to live in a time that is so well connected, even if it seems so disconnected. The internet, it's geeks unite, right? There's so many different niches and this and that and here and there throughout industries that because of the internet, we've had the ability to connect to each other and find ways to chase after that goal or that dream. More importantly than that, we also seem to be in a time where people are starting to be willing to share those experiences. And that's what really makes it powerful. Because imagine if you and this has been so much fun being part of Community Live and doing these things and just answering questions for other people that have never met us. Maybe they watch our videos, maybe they don't, right? Who knows? But we're trying to do something good out of it. And if it wasn't for the ability that we could connect and share our experiences, I just hope that through the things that we do together, we get the chance to at least help one person. Okay, honestly, a lot more than one person.
We want to help them all.
Yeah, we want a lot more than one person. When that one decision comes about, that something that we helped provide helps guide them on the right decision.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's fun when somebody emails you back and says, thank you. That's a great video. And I think the videos are really helpful and powerful because they're showing you, demonstrating it, because it's hard sometimes to put it into words. So the answers in words don't always reflect what you want, trying to convey. And when you put it in the video using the same software, it makes it a lot easier for it to follow, especially if it's short.
It's accounting jargon.
I know.
I mean, nobody wants to talk about accounting jargon and then like, yeah, deer in the headlights. I understand. Yeah, big
I'm
headlights.
zoning out now.
So if we can show it to them, I learned better that way. I mean, I like a mixture of both. I like the ability to pause and if somebody's going too fast and kind of catch up. It's how I've learned how to do most of the things, thanks to, again, the internet and the ability to connect with people.
Yeah. And even when you're answering some of the questions, like I did a couple by myself this week.
Thank you.
I wasn't asking Lynda for that, but you're welcome. And, as I'm going through the question, because a lot of times the questions aren't as clear as that you'd like them to be, like crystal clear, like what software you're using. At least this way, as I'm going through, explaining it, throwing it through QBO, and if you're in desktop, you can just say that. So now when the person looks on, yeah, I was in desktop. And then, they can reach back out. And that did happen where someone did reach out and said, thank you so much. This is so helpful. And yes, I am in desktop and I do back up my file. And, and that's just, wouldn't have come out of the words back and forth. Most of the times I don't think people respond back to the words. So.
What I'd like to see next is kind of we try to progress this and find ways to connect more within our QB community is a couple people that if they've got questions, if they reach out to us, if you're willing to jump on a Zoom with us, we'd love to have you on and
that'd be cool.
Questions. Or if there's somebody that just, you want to share your story. I mean, the only reason I feel I've been able to get as far as I have in the journey and so much further to go is by listening to some really, really smart people that came before me and just hearing some of the things that they've done. So we'd love to engage some other people within the community and have them jump on with us, do a quick recording. We'll always make sure it's in a positive light and have fun. And we can really try to grow the community all together. What do you think?
Absolutely. I think that would be a great idea. It would be great to have somebody on that we could just talk to. And everybody has a story. I have a story. You have a story. They're completely different. I know. Because I'm on the right coast, you're on the, no, I'm kidding. But they're different stories, right? So everybody has a story about growing their business, and maybe something we say about our business will help somebody. Maybe we didn't do something just right, and that might help somebody avoid, which is great,
We don't ever promise we have the right answers, but we're always willing to share our crazy ones with y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
If on that note, Lynda, it's been an absolute pleasure doing this. I look forward to continuing it. We hope that this video we post up trying to explain why we do what we do in the QB community and why we value it so much. If you guys like it, do us a favor. Just give us a kudos. Let us know that, or I guess thumbs up, right?
Or it's cheers, but reach out.
Yeah, let us know. And open invitation, reach out to either Lynda or I. We're always down for a conversation and seeing what we can do. If you've got a good brain puzzler, we love them. And as always, as always, here's wishing everybody a very, very successful week.
Absolutely.
Thanks.